Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're looking at the new Clash Jinbe and basically what he's about. Now the thing with this Clash is obviously, well not obviously, but you can only bring physical and strength units. So characters like Stampede Luffy, V3 Law, the new Rayleigh, V3 Rayleigh, Mihawk, Morona. I'm gonna call him that. Morona, Mihawk and Perona, Shanks crew, all of those legends are going to be really, really good here. But in today's video, I have 3 teams for you guys and a free-to-play team. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, make sure to hit the like button. If you're feeling stumped and it help you out, you want to stay up to date with all the OPTC content, make sure to hit the big red subscribe button too. But let's hop in. Alright guys, so the first team I have for you guys is a double Stampede Luffy team. Now with this content you can only bring strength and physical units. So Stampede Luffy is like going to be your go-to, as you can bring both those colors on his team. And yeah, he's just very versatile. He's just a very versatile unit, which is great. Stage 2, we have some barriers we have to deal with, but we can actually guarantee ourselves an orb with Sabo and Koala. We did get lucky with Chopper, but with Sabo and Koala, you can actually guarantee yourself an orb by using their switch abilities, as you need a red orb to get through the barriers. On Stage 3, we are versing, is it Penguin? I think it's Penguin or something like that. We're going to use a Stampede Luffy special here to just literally remove the enemies around him. And then just using Stampede Luffy, we can actually just clean house. On the Beppo stage now, we are going to use our Otama special here to remove the defense up. We're also going to get a bunch of orbs. We can then use the switch ability of Sabo and Koala. Now we do lose out on Sabo, but we do get the color affinity for pretty much our last 2 hitters against Beppo, which is going to be Otama and Chopper. We do take a shot from Beppo, but that's really not the end of the world, because we can then just use our normal attacks to take out Beppo. If you can keep an orb on Stampede Luffy, that will help you out, as it will just magnify his damage something ridiculous. So Jinbe is going to put up a threshold. He does turn to an int character. He gives you block orbs, he paralyzes you, gives you 2 turns of bind as well, with sockets obviously. So to remove all these nasty effects, we are actually going to use our Chopper special. Chopper's going to remove the bind, going to remove the paralysis. I just realized it doesn't even matter if you have an orb on Luffy, as we get block orbs. We're going to use Hold'em to give us a chain lock and remove the thresholds. We can then use our Stampede Luffy special to give us all of the buffs. We can switch with Sabo and Koala, and then use the Sabo and Koala special to actually give us a full board of orbs. And with that, we should have enough damage to take down Jinbe. Stampede Luffy and his one-man army. So there you guys go. That was the Stampede Luffy team. Alright guys, so the next team I have for you is actually a full free-to-play team. Now, if you have some Sugo Fest exclusives, I would definitely recommend using those. But a free-to-play team, this is a free-to-play team for you guys. And hopefully we can get it done. So on the first stage here, we do want to try and farm out some strength orbs. Now we need a strength orb, 2 strength orbs, and we need a quick orb. Now, normally we can guarantee the physical orbs with our Shanks switch, but we actually need that strength orb. So with that, we are just going to make our way through this stage. Alright, and with that we don't take any damage, which is great. And then we can move on to the Penguin stage. Now, Penguin's a bit of a pain in the butt, as he does have a bunch of guys around. They do have a bunch of guys around them. Now, the Cannoneers will actually paralyze you. So I do want to try and take them out as quickly as possible, and then put as much damage into Penguin as we can. We are going to take a little bit of damage here, but nothing too drastic. Okay, well, that's a bit of a concern. So Penguin resummons, guys, so I was unaware of that. So you do want to kill Penguin on the first turn, but I mean, doing it this way kind of helped us out a little bit, as we are now not going to get paralyzed by these stupid Cannoneers. We can take some damage from the guys in the back. That's not an issue, as we do have a little bit of pinch healing on some of our units, like Nami, and I think on these guys down here. Nope, okay, guess not. Okay, so on the Beppo stage, we are going to use the Otama special to remove the defense up, and then we can switch into our Shanks crew and our oven. And in doing that, we can get a little bit of damage reduction from Beppo here. Alright, so we can switch in again. We do want to make sure that we are the crew when we get to the next stage. So we don't want to do too much damage to Beppo. Oh my god, I forgot I lose the damage reduction when I switch. Okay, that's clutch. Like, that's ridiculously clutch. Might be in your best interest to stall out for the, for the, what's it called, special? The ship special, before you continue onto this stage, because 3 HP, man, that is clutch. Alright, so moving on to the final stage now, we have Jinbe. Jinbe puts up a threshold, paralyzes you, does a whole bunch of nasty stuff. But we are going to use our Bonnie and Hawkins special to get some paralysis removal. We're going to use our Komurasaki special to remove the bind and some of the threshold. We can then switch into Smoothie and Oven. We can use our Smoothie and Oven special for our Orb Boost. Second Komurasaki special to remove the rest of the threshold. Switch with Shanks for the attack boost. Shanks special for the chain lock, and then the Nami special for the rest of the paralysis removal and the orbs. So who is our lowest hitter? Otama. Alright. And with that, we should have the damage. And there you go, guys. 10 million. That was the free-to-play team. Like I said, guys, it probably in your best interest to stall out for that ship special, or maybe bring a special that has damage reduction or something like that. Because, yeah, that was clutch there on the Beppo stage. Alright, guys, so the next team I have for you is a Wano Kuni Law team, or V3 Law. Now, this team is really, really funky, but should get the job done well enough. We are rocking Otama still for the defense up removal, but she's replaceable with literally anyone that removes defense up, basically. Off the top of my head, you can bring Vivi, Rebecca if you have them. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head without looking at my character box, but any defense up removal will work fine. she's just the best sort of to have here, as she is free to play. We do have Corazon on our lore as a support, and we do have the Valentine's Nami on our Luffy as well. So that's something to note for our support characters. As on this turn here, if you do not kill them, they do bind you. So with having Corazon, we can sort of not worry about having to kill them in one turn. But they do only bind a random crewmate, so that's not the end of the world. Alright, let's try and farm up some orbs. Alright, so on stage 3, we have Penguin and the Penguin crew. This is where we kind of just brought Enel, so we can do that. And it's also going to give us a full board of yellow orbs as well, or physical orbs, and with that, he does have Barrier Pen. Damn you, Usohachi. I was running this before, and I was like, oh, surely he has Barrier Pen. He's an Usopp unit. And I attacked, and I must have just, like, Space Cadet moded it. But whatever, it is what it is. We're going to use our Otama special here to give us a full board of orbs, remove the defense up. We're going to use Wano Kuni Law for the orb boost and the chain lock. And as you guys can see, that special of Enel is getting closer and closer to being ready again. So we have it again. Not that it really matters too much, to be real with you, because we only have the one damage buff. But the fact that we could, like, honestly use his special another 2 more times in this run is just absurd. It's actually absurd. So this stage here, we are going on Jinbe. We're going to use our Usohachi to remove the threshold. Going to use our Luffy for the attack boost, the paralysis removal, and the bind removal. And then we're going to use Wano Kuni Law here to give us the full board of orbs and everything else. So with that, honestly, like, Jinbe, if you survive more than 3 shots, I'll be impressed. Yeah, no. So there you go. That was the V3 Law team. Alrighty, guys. So the final team I have for you guys is actually a double V3 Rayleigh team. Now, as the banners kind of just dropped, friend Rayleighs are hard to come by, and by hard to come by, I mean, like, basically impossible. So we're rocking the friend Rayleigh, not limit broken, no nothing. So double Rayleigh is going to make it really, really, really tricky for us to get orbs. So hopefully we can pull something out here. Alright, let's do that. We need one more strength orb. That would be just grand. Come on, strength orb. Yeah, okay, so the landing on the own orb thing is actually ridiculously, like, hefty. Rayleigh's just always giving us orbs, man. Always giving us orbs. Alright, so we're going to switch with Shanks' crew here, because why not? We may as well get that extra attack. And then we can basically take them all out, because we did manage to start with a strength orb, except for one. But with our damage reduction, we should be okay. Hey, we do get a strength orb there as well as some meat orbs, actually. So we're actually going to gobble up those meat orbs, and then we can do that. I'm not overly worried about the extra bind on Karina, as we can use the switch ability of Shanks here to give us an attack boost. Now, I do want to actually kill the Cannoneers. That's a big thing, as they can give they will give paralysis. But with the switch ability of Shanks and the fact that Rayleigh is just a beast, we can just fly through that stage there. Stage 4. This is where we're actually going to use a Rayleigh special. Now, the thing about Rayleigh special is it actually lets us ignore defensive effects. So with that, we can target Beppo, and it bloody well better. There we go. You do want orbs there. If you don't have Shanks crew, but you have OG Shanks, you can put OG Shanks onto... well, that's frustrating. I was not aware that they do that. Really? Really? That's not cricket at all. Oh. Alright, well, probably should have used Shanks' special there, to be honest. If I could go back in time, that's probably what I would do. Let's try and take some of these guys out. Yeah, nice. So, use the Shanks special on that turn. That would be the best time to use the Shanks special. Actually, let's do that. Very unfortunate Shanks had to cop all of those binds. I don't think we're going to be able to get through that. No, we're not. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, but that's okay, because we can now use our specials, we should be fine here. So we're going to use our Opera, we're going to use Opera special again for color affinity and orb boost. We're going to use our Luffy for the attack boost, paralysis removal, and with the Halloween Nami, we can actually get rid of the bind, which means we get our boy Shanks back. And we actually removed the... we actually removed the 1 damage buff. So unfortunately we can't use that Rayleigh special because we've reached the limit. But with that, we should have so much damage that, yeah, we can just 2-shot Jinbe. So there you guys go. That was my Rayleigh team. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're feeling stumped, make sure to hit the like button. If this video helped you out at all, make sure to hit the big red subscribe button too if you want to stay up to date with all the OPTC content I post. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Lights!